What's going on, everybody? It's Dizzyaaron here with another Minecraft video, and this time I am actually playing from the beginning without cheats. So I'm gonna try to do my best to cover everything that I've figured out so far, and it's been a lot since I'm new to the whole Minecraft thing and just jumped on basically because my brother's the one that got me into it, and he's the one that's been playing this. So I'm gonna be trying out a few things that I learned the first time around, which was a lot of stuff, and try to do it without cheating. So the reason I started out with the cheats and everything was just to get all the recipes and all those things. Right now I have 2 mods up on this. The timber mod, which basically if you have a axe and you cut any portion of the tree, it just cuts the whole thing down. And the other mod I have is too many items, which is all those items you saw on the right hand side, although I have that set to the recipe mode, so it's not actually cheat mode, so I can't just grab items and give them to myself. It just helps me to figure out what the recipes are instead of having to have a browser open with Minecraft wiki on there. I think that's what it's called. So right now my main goal is just to be able to set up shop and get a couple of things. So I'm going to build a crafting table so I can start building myself some tools. And yeah, the old house that I had for my first video, I just basically was trying to learn how to play with redstones and all kinds of shenanigans, how to build farms with chickens and all those cool things. But then I started playing without any of the cheats and realized how much more difficult it is, but at the same time how much more rewarding it is. Because actually finding iron ore, gold ore, or even diamonds, yeah, that takes a while. So being able to do that and have some cool stuff along the way, it's pretty rewarding, I guess. So that's the goal in this episode, is just basically following me as a noob, getting all of these little achievements and seeing what we can do with that. So right now, since I started playing this, I seem to build lots and lots of tools. I don't know if everybody does that when they play Minecraft, but as soon as I gather up enough wood, I usually build 3 or 4 of the same items. And usually it's just the pickaxe, shovel, and what is that called? Pickaxe, the shovel, and the other chingadera. Don't know what it's called. But yeah, I don't usually use a hoe because I haven't got the whole farming and wheat thing down yet. So I also don't even know if you're supposed to feed the cows. If you watched my first video I ever made for Minecraft, I had a little dispenser with wheat in it for my cows, and I thought that you were supposed to just throw wheat at the cows, and I think I'm wrong. If somebody can tell me if I'm right or wrong. But I know when you highlight the cows and you have wheat in your hand, they give you little hearts. But yeah, I still don't know if you're supposed to actually feed them manually or just throw wheat at them. In either case, when I get to the point of building a cow farm, then you guys can help me out with that, because up until this point, I still don't know. I figured out those little wolves, you can get them to be your dogs, I guess. So I might have to get 1 or 2 to protect my house. But yeah, so far I just learned that if you clear out the area around your house, it makes it a lot easier to find your house. So that's what I'm doing right now, is just gathering up all this wood and at the same time trying to clear out the area next to my house. So that way when I go searching this little island that I'm on, it'll make it a lot easier for me to find my way back, because I have already gotten lost in another little world that I was trying to play without cheats, and it sucks ass when you can't find your house and it gets dark. So yeah, so that's my goal right now, is just to clear out this area, get some more wood so I can start building my house. But so far, I don't know if you guys noticed, the textures look different than the original Minecraft. I think it's called BD Craft. That's the one I'm using, and I just like the way this one looks as opposed to the really generic Minecraft look to it. It doesn't seem to lag too bad. I'm running it at like 1920 by 1080 or something like that, some ridiculous thing. I have a 46-inch screen that I play on, so it's pretty massive, and it doesn't lag too bad. My computer's not a beast of a computer, so it's made for video editing instead of gaming. So don't have the craziest gaming setup, but it runs it pretty good. I don't know what everybody usually runs Minecraft on, but this one seemed to work out pretty well. Oh, quick question. Does anybody know how to change your person's skin? Because so far, the only thing I can find is to restart the whole world all over again, and it'll give me a different skin. But yeah, apparently I'm some butch looking lady, and yeah, that's probably not gonna fly. So if I can figure out how to get a skin on there, that'd be pretty amazing. I'm guessing it's kind of like the texture packs where you just download it and you get a cool new texture. So maybe I'll be Spider-Man or something like that, since that's a cool new thing. But yeah, so right now I've resorted to building my house, where I put my little crafting table down. So this is where it's gonna go, because I figure the closest to the spawn is probably gonna work out the best. In case I die, then all my stuff will still be here around this area, and it looks like it's in a pretty good area. I'm near the water, pretty close to that jungle across the water, and I'm in this snowy patch on top of a hill. So it looks like a good place to build a house. So I'm just gonna dig out a little foundation for my house and start building. Yeah, I think I grabbed enough wood, and I found out that instead of just building with wood, which is what I was doing originally, if you craft some planks, you get a lot more planks than wood. So that's what I did. I just made myself some nice little stacks of wood planks, and now I'm just gonna build the surrounding area of this house. I don't really count how many blocks or anything. I'm just building it to where I can put a window and a door and maybe possibly a bed, but at this point I don't even know how to make a bed. So we're just gonna go with building a house so I can stay inside of it until it gets daytime. Because yeah, I don't even know how to build a freaking bed. But anyways, we'll get to that one when we need that one. So right now I'm just gonna build a house, and yeah, so far a lot of the recipes that I've been learning, I kind of have to keep going back and forth to them. The only ones that I really memorized were just the tools, since I had to keep recrafting picks and axes and shovels over and over again. So those are basically the only ones I remembered. Stairs, I think I know. Yeah, probably not. Probably just the wood planks and the tools that I always use. That's about it. Everything else I haven't really figured out. I figured out that if you eat rotten flesh, it's no good and you get sick. So that's a good one to know, because my guy was hungry and I decided to eat some rotten flesh, and that did not work out so well. But I guess the only way you're supposed to learn in this game is just to try everything out and see where it takes you from there. So right now I'm just gonna build the rest of this thing, and I don't know if all these guys can fit through those windows, but I'm just gonna... I had a problem in the last video that I made where I left dirt inside of the house, and like creepers and zombies kept spawning inside of my house. So I guess you're not supposed to have dirt inside your house, or they can spawn in there. I don't know if anybody can tell me what other stuff they can spawn on, but I'm gonna go ahead and take out this dirt and fill it all in with wood planks here in a little bit. I just figured I'd put my crafting table on the floor and it won't take up my very limited space I have. Okay, so for a door, we just need some wood blocks. Yeah. So that little mod you guys see on the right hand side, that's not normally in Minecraft. For those that already play it, already know that, but I need it since it helps me with getting these recipes, and I already forgot how to make the door. Okay, so we just need 6 blocks. Yeah, probably put too many there. But yeah, I found out that the chest, if you build a chest, you can make double stacked chests next to each other. But what I can't figure out is how come you can't build another set of chests right next to the ones you built. So I don't know why that is, but yeah. So okay, so we got our door in. I don't know if these guys can come in through this window, but I'm gonna build a roof now since, yeah, see those guys outside? I don't want those guys coming in or spawning in there. So I'm gonna try to get this roof built as quick as possible. And it's taking a little bit longer than I thought. So I'm just gonna keep cutting back and forth until I finish this. But I'm basically just trying to hide from all these guys outside. And so far, doing a good job of not dying since I made it through the whole night without sleeping. But yeah, so gonna build a cool little roof now instead of building my normal square one that I learned. And yeah, that about does it for the roof. So now I gotta make it down without dying or getting that creeper to blow up next. Oh shit, I guess we're fighting him. And yeah, he destroyed my front lawn, which is fine since I was probably gonna dig this part out anyways. Okay, so we survived that. Time to go back inside and clear out my floor. So just get rid of these real quick. And I don't know if there's any mobs or monsters that can fly. So far I haven't ran into any, and I haven't seen any birds. So I don't think there's any birds or anything that can fly through the windows, but I'm just gonna build some stairs real quick just so I don't have to keep bouncing into my front door. And what else do I need to build? I guess I don't need to decorate my house yet since I don't even really have a house. I just need to get some, yeah, just build the stairs. And I already have my door. I don't think I can build windows out of just wood. So I'm just gonna get rid of all of this extra planks that I have. Since majority of the time I'm just gonna go scavenge for stuff and mine and cut some more trees down since there's tons of trees around my house. So I'm probably gonna cut all of these down. That way my house is gonna be completely lit up and it'll be pretty barren around my house. So inside here, I think I'm just gonna use that side of the house for my furnace and all of those fun things. Maybe put a chest and my bed on that side. And on the other side, I think I'm gonna build some more chests, but I'll use it for my inventory and to keep track of all of my other items. So first things first, gotta get rid of this dirt since I think that's where the zombies and the creepers and everything spawn from. And I learned that one the hard way since I'm just sitting there working and organizing my stuff and I start getting attacked from behind. And then the spiders, I think the spiders are the only ones that can climb in through the windows. I could be wrong, but I haven't seen any spiders in this place. So I don't think there's any, even though I haven't really looked at everything. So I'm just gonna cover this little piece up with wood and that should do it. Because I don't really have any cobblestone or rock or anything, but I'm gonna get some normal wood instead of wood planks so I can just change it up a little bit and have a cool looking floor. But I'm wondering if the timber mod is gonna mess with it since I don't think so. Alright, so just sped it up. You guys get the idea. Have a cool looking floor instead of just a bunch of blocks. And I'm gonna build myself a little shelf. I saw that earlier and I think this was a mod that I got. I don't think it did exactly what I thought it was gonna do. But yeah, let's see what the shelves look like. Yeah, we're gonna do inventory on this side, so I'm gonna put a shelf right there. Yeah, not too bad. I thought the shelves were gonna be just flat. I don't even remember getting that mod. I know I went on some forum, I think it was Minecraft World or something, and it had some pretty cool mods. So I just got a couple of ones that would be useful without cheating. So that's the ones I got. I don't like it there since it's blocking my little chest. But yeah, it's taking forever. So now I'm thinking maybe, well no, I think let's see, well I don't even know how that works. This is the first time I've used a shelf, so I don't know if you guys have seen the shelves, but I thought they were gonna be just flat planks that you can put up against a wall, like little half slab things. Oh, that's pretty cool. Displays nicely my crudely made wooden everything, my wooden sticks that I call a shovel, and my swords. But that's cool. So I guess it just keeps your inventory, but it's like a small chest that you can actually see. So that works for me. Alright, so I don't have any stone, and that's kind of what I want since these wood items get destroyed really quickly. I'm just gonna look around I see some cobblestone over there and a hole, so I'm gonna go check that out real quick. But I want to make sure that there's no... Oh, get out of my way, Mr. Piggy. Alright, so I'm just gonna make my way to the top of this hill since I couldn't really see from the side, but it looked like there's a hole down there, so I'm gonna try to actually kill this pig. Oh yes, delicious. Delicious. Alright, so now where the hell is that hole? I think it was back here. Alright, so I just gotta get to oh shit, here we go again. Here we go again. Alright, so there's a hole. Damn, that's a pretty big hole. Alright, so just gonna slowly make my way over here. Oh yeah. Well, that's cool. There's coal. I found a shitload of coal and cobblestone, and I don't know what else is in there, but I just need a little bit for now just so I can start making my tools. And I'm just gonna get enough to build some stone tools, so that way tomorrow I can go into that little quarry or ravine or whatever shit's called. But yeah, it's getting dark, so is that a oh god, don't look at me, don't look at me. Where's my dirt? I could hear the creeper outside just walking next to me. Oh, let's see if we can cover this up real quick. Get away, sir. You are not invited. Oh, we didn't see me, so I don't know if they can sense you or they have to see you. But either way, it's not a good idea. And I can hear pigs, so either there's a pig on top of me or pigs behind me. But, oh shit. Well, thanks, Mr. Pig. You just pissed him off and you almost got me killed in the process. But I will let you guys know what happens in the next episode. So if you guys liked this video, stay tuned for the next. I'm Dizzyaaron, and I am out.